This is a feel-good story, but also a golf confession. I don't know if you read it on the thing.
It was too long for me.
I've got another thing.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. Sorry. A terrible story.
All right. How about this? This is a golf confession. I was golfing, a dog leg left, and if you play from the back tees, you've got no hope. Very narrow. If you're playing from the ladies or the senior tees, you can go over the trees. We were on the green, and a ball landed on my green and hit my foot. I was so annoyed because it was a really bad hold for me, and I kicked the ball. It went towards the hole, hit the flagstick, and went in. Then the sweetest old man comes around the corner in his cart, apologising profusely for not yelling for, and hopes he didn't hurt anyone. We all said, it was okay. He asked if he had seen his ball, and we all froze. I was about to tell him I kicked it and it went into the hole, but you should place it right here. But one of his friends said, you aren't going to believe this, mate. It went in the hole. He ran to the hole and started jumping up and down and crying. Said he had been playing since he was a kid and never had a hole-in-one, let alone on a par 4. Used to play with his dad and never had a hole-in-one with his dad, and then his dad died. Played with his wife and never had one with his wife, and then she passed away. Then played with his son, never had one with them, and then his son passed away. He now plays alone every day. We were 4 grown men listening to this story. I started to cry. All my mates started to cry. The rest of the guys were all crying. We all hugged the old man. He joked that he only had one thing left to do on this earth and now he could die happy. Everyone at the course heard what happened. He got an award and has his name on a plaque in the clubhouse. We signed his hole-in-one as a witness and he died 5 days later.
Oh,
that's
man.
Play on, I think. You just got to let that.
Yeah,
you have to.
Yeah.
What are you doing in that situation? So let's not.
Well, my story is incredibly similar.
Okay.
Without the feel good at the end.
Yeah, go your. Oh, so
there's no way.
Feel good. Hang on a minute. The feel good at the end, the guy died.
Oh, well,
just happy. Is that real?
I feel like that has to be fake, but it's so fake that it can't be. You just had to have.
It's plausible.
It had to have been real, doesn't it?
What
are you doing in that situation?
Oh, you're shaking him and saying, mate, you're the best. Well done.
Yeah.
You can die
There's
happy
no
now.
way you kick his foot, and if you kick the ball and it goes in, and he comes up there and you have to say it went in, don't you?
Yeah.
You take it to your grave.
You break it down though, and if you want to get into the real specifics of it, he's kicked it, right? Goes in the hole. You're looking at each other going, better take it out. Do you know what I mean? Because then you got to remember he's just driving off the tee and it's a dog leg left, plays long.
Yeah, you take it out straight away.
He's at least 35, 45, to 2 minutes away.
Yeah.
There's time to take it out. You've probably finished your putt. You've taken it out. It's, if you really want to break the story down, I'm calling BS on it.
Take it out straight away. Yeah.
But if it was a real scenario, sure, mate, you are shaking his hand and you're helping shine the
plaque.
on the plaque.
Yep.
Yeah. Good on you, mate.
Well,
what is your story?
My story, I gave him a lesson and he had a whopping bruise on the back of his calf and he played Araluen 2 days earlier and there was a bloke behind him that kept hitting up on him on their group and on one of the par 4s on the back 9, he's driven the ball and it smoked him in the back of the leg.
Yep.
And I was like, oh, surely you've had an argument or anything. He goes, no, I just put the ball in the hole and walked off. So this bloke, if there's a bloke at Araluen claiming he had a hole-in-one on a par 4, he's full of crap. It didn't happen. He's been hitting up on people all day, and that's what actually happened.
Oh my goodness!
Wow.
How long ago was this?
This would have been a week ago.
So
it's only happened a week ago. It was a bloke claiming it. I'm happy to expose him because he hit him up. He said it happened like all day, just kept
hitting up on him all day.
Rather than getting angry, he put it in the hole and made this guy believe he had a hole-in-one for some reason. But I said I wanted to call it out. Yeah. If there's a guy walking around with his chest out, please tell him.
I'm sure someone in this podcasting listening community.
He probably would have 3-whacked for a par.
Considering we're the number one listened to golf podcast in Australia.
Someone will know someone who's heard that story.
He wrote in as well.
Let's
Who
work
wrote it?
this back.
My guy that had the lesson. He wrote in saying I had to tell you this
guy
story.
will be devastated.
I'm all for it too. Don't hit up on people. We talked about it.
I agree.
Not a fan of that.